Shulsky, this yours?
That's right.
Then take it and get out of here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shulsky. You can't park there.
You can't park there.
You can't park there. What are you doing on your phone? Get into bed. Get in your PJs.
Okay.
I won't tell you twice.
You didn't say when.
Right now. PJs.
But I'm in my heating pad.
It's either PJs or you get naked.
Okay, PJs it is.
Sit there with the heating pad off. I gotta bug you, you know. I can give you the old teases. Right, Marvin? Guess nothing's open there. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bee. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. I managed to offend every single Italian in the country. Forget about it, Just forget about it. Give me some of that gabagadoo.
Oh.
Give me some of that gabagoo. Hello? Hello? Oh, oh. Give me some of the gabagoo.
What is gabagoo?
Oh, it's something they called that in The Sopranos. Some kind of food they made. Gabagoo. Martin, you can't call people names like that. It's very offensive, Martin. You could make somebody cry. Some gabagoo, man. Some gabagoo. Martin, you want some gabagoo? Gabagoo. Big
I'm
giant glass of
sure you
milk.
don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences.
Thank you.
Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was that
He's the
his
guy that
cause
killed
of
him.
death? His heart?
We've ruled out any coronary causes since the doctors couldn't confirm whether the deceased had a heart.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your
You're the
father.
one that sent the golem, bitch. I'm gonna kill you and your freaking dog too. Yeah, this send text to neighbor and waited for all day to reply. She wanted to come to her house and throw it away. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get that bitch to dig it out.
I think I ought to arrest you, Taumaturge. Put your hands down. Someone might see. You still haven't figured out who I am? Don't be surprised. The last time we saw one another was 20 kilos ago.
Uncle Veronian?
I will not keep you. That guy's probably all alone back there, among those vultures circling Stasio. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you. Go on. We'll talk later.
How many times do we have to teach you this
lesson,
lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
Sister?
I love the young people. Grab her
I'm
ass.
so
Wait, no.
glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad to. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly. Look at yourself.
Today, children, we'll be learning the summoning spell Accio, one of the oldest spells in history. Simply say Accio, followed by whatever it is your
I took a
heart
short trip
desires. Oh,
to
and don't
Warsaw
forget
jail.
to swish and flick the
What?
shit out of your wand
Are you
like this.
joking? During the funeral? Are you alright?
Fuck you, bomb.
Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like.
But Ron,
It was
what if
never
I
her
can't get
style
up?
to show
I'm
up
so
for
nervous.
family events like this. It's getting late,
Goodness,
and
Ron,
we've
what
still
do you-
got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
Own matters.
Well, there's nowhere you can escape to now, is there, Father?
I didn't mean to interrupt. May I take a moment of your time?
I was reflecting at the grave of my beloved father.
Stanisław and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Shulsky, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
With all due respect, this is my personal business. It was my father who knew you, not me.
True. Please forgive me. I meant no harm. Again, my condolences.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Kanichkin. Ivan Kanichkin. Goodbye.
The plot thickens, Martin.
Such interesting friends you had. I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
Oh, that was,
Great-grandmother Josefina, a thaumaturge.
that was a golem trying to spawn or
Grandpa
something.
Nicolin, a thaumaturge. I barely remember him.
Hey, Martin, you want your feet tickled?
We can go. The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Eros postmortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors?
Shut up, bitch.
Konstantia Shabowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
No, fuck off or slap your tits.
Hyena.
Thank you. And you, sir?
I suggest you leave. Otherwise, I'll overlook your womanhood and make sure you can never pronounce a single syllable correctly again.
Oh my.
You'd permit that to happen, Judge? Maybe I should write about this.
And who would let you print it?
Someday the press will get the Russian boot off its neck, Judge.
Wow.
I'm afraid none of us will live to see the day, my dear. Come on, children. I'm sure my Petya is already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my cousin.
Are you coming with us?
Thank you, but if you don't mind, I'd prefer to spend some time alone.
Remember, we're waiting with the lawyer.
And look after yourself. It is not the city you remember anymore.
But what kind of city is it then? Martin, what kind of city is it now? Benjamin Button City. Martin, you've been drinking.
Young Mr. Shulsky, after all these years, goodness gracious, you're drenched!
Good evening, Grazinka.
Evening. My, you're soaked. Come to the kitchen now. You can warm up by the stove. And that drunken judge, maybe you can drag him out too.
Where's my sister?
In the study, already waiting with the lawyer. She said you were running late. Should I make you some cocoa, master? It would warm you up a little.
No need to fuss, Grazinka. I'm used to worse chills than this.
It's lovely to see you again. But that's enough jabber for now. I've got the guests and the cocoa, and I've got to whip up some food for you all later. We'll talk soon.
We'll talk soon. Father's portrait.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. I thought I'd have to drink alone.
So many goodies laid out for the guests. Having trouble picking something for yourself, Judge?
But this was Stashio's. It was special. Amber liqueur with quinces.
I think you mean quince liqueur with amber, right? If it's not here, I'm sure it's in the basement. But I won't grope around down there in the dark now. I've got my hands full.
Now, I don't want to trouble you either. Victor, could you track down a little bottle for your uncle?
I suppose I'm obligated to accept this mission.
Good lad. A nephew like you is a treasure. How did it go? Mission accomplished?
I think this is the one Uncle wanted.
Yes. This is our little funeral battle. We would meet in Stasha's study after every funeral we went to, and raise a toast to the dead. And recently, we've been seeing one another more and more at such events. More and more. But this time, even he has left me. So, to an easy death, as Stasha and I used to say.
How did he die?
Hasn't Lygia told you?
I haven't even had the chance to ask.
He didn't suffer, but such images in the memory are better saved for later. I'd prefer to remember him as he was alive. What then? Am I drinking alone?
Yes.
May the ground be soft, Father. I'm not betting there's an afterlife.
Well, obligation fulfilled. Shall we get to the reading of the will?
At the funeral, there was this sad Jewish fellow, Mordechai Hayat. Do you know him, Uncle?
He worked for Stanisław, but that was a long time ago. I don't know him more than that. So, shall...
Yes, let's find out what my father hasn't left me.
Let's begin if everyone is ready. Would you all please...
Didn't get to talk to everybody.